Hey, checking what's up. Just wanted to say something very quickly here. Today is September 27th, 2018. The day is Thursday. Yep, Thursday. Almost to Friday. But just wanted to say something about the state lotteries. And I play the state lottery. Like I said, I'm a resident in two states. Typically, I play the Florida and the Virginia state lotteries. And man, I tell you one thing that haven't ever won big anything. I typically win the free tickets, maybe $5. I think the most I've ever won was probably $300 on the pick three in the states of Florida and Virginia. I think 300 and some change was the most I've ever won. But for big winners, recently I have hit for 25,000 in the Virginia lottery. I hit for 25,000. Now, I want people to be aware of something, and this is something that I never was aware of. I mean, when you hit something like 25,000, I mean, that's enough money to probably put in the bank, and you may be able to stretch it for about a year if you're very frugal. You got to pay your taxes off the bat. Here in a state like Virginia, you got to pay your state, federal. Here's something that I did not know. If you are in default of student loans or any debt to the federal government, if you owe back taxes, if you didn't pay your child support or anything state or federal that you owe, even student loans, you will be subjected to pay that also. Let me say that again. Not only if you won, a modest amount of money, I'm not talking about millions, it wouldn't make any difference. My debt doesn't go into the millions, but student loan and back taxes, you are screwed, bro. You are screwed if you owe back taxes and student loans and anything like child support, alimony payments, and you just want a little bit of money. Like I play little games like pick three, pick four, pick five. The winnings aren't that big. Pick five is probably the most you can win is 100,000 on the pick five. I typically play the pick five, four plays for 25 cents, which is, and eventually like I said, I hit for the 25,000. But I was smart. I did my research before I went to the claim office and had a relative claim the money for me. So just a note to you guys, just a note to you guys who win, these small lottos, not, if I won a million, couple million, 10, 20, 30 million, I don't mind paying that little money back to student loan. But when you won a little 25,000 and you got a student loan debt like a 50,000, 60,000, like me, I went to, a high cost college, high cost university, my tuition was like 20 grand a year. And then, over the years since you graduated, all that interest, you wind up owing some big money to the government. Um, I'm not going to pay the Department of Education off all that money. I can't, and I got all of this interest and debt. And you win a little bit of money, you go run up there with your ticket thinking that they're just going to take out the little taxes. No, no, no. They're going to get you for that whole check. And that still won't be enough to pay off your student loan bill, So, just a word to the wise. I just want to tell people don't get caught up. Luckily, people get excited. They win 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, maybe 50, 60, 70, 100,000. But anybody who went to a high up school and got a master's or a PhD, you know you're in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you default, or you behind in payment, or you're in forbearance or something like that, forget about getting that lotto winning. Maybe, the couple hundred or a couple thousand. Maybe I don't know. It's when you get into the thousands, when you start winning thousands in the lotto, forget about it. Don't even try to cash that ticket. Go get someone that you think you can trust and have them cash it in for you and hit them off. It's worth a lot more to you to have that person just go ahead and collect for you, and then give them a little percentage for doing that for you. But you go collect it yourself and you're in arrears, it's not going to happen, folks. They're going to keep that money and give it towards your loan defaults, or any arrears that you have with state or local or federal governments. All that's going to be paid first, and if there's anything left over, then they'll give it to you. So be aware of that. I'm signing out. Peace.